Hello everybody, before I get started I want to remind everybody that today is the last day to sign up for my membership community that I started for cleaners, pressers, buyers, sellers of comic books. So if you want to get in for the founding member rate for the alpha phase, which will probably last through the beginning of next year, I don't imagine getting to the beta phase and reopening memberships till probably February, I would guess. So yeah, if you want to get in and get all the information that I have on how to clean and press comic books, submit to CGC, get the best results you possibly can, go to improvecollecting.com and check that out. So I don't think most people realize how inexpensive it is to get into the cleaning and pressing hobby. So imagine you had 25 books you wanted to submit to CGC and you wanted to get the books pressed. Well, you could use their service for $12 a book for modern books after 1975. They'll do it for $12 per book, so 25 books would cost you $300, if my math is correct there. But the thing most people don't realize, they think that maybe this hobby would cost thousands of dollars to get into, but it's actually about the same cost as that one submission. You could get all the basic supplies you need for about $300. The press I bought was about $100 to $105. And the tack iron that I use was, back when I got it, was about $40. You can get one for about $60 now, as of the recording of this video. Those are the two biggest expensive. The rest is just like paper, gloves, a sponge to clean with, makeup pads to clean with, dental pick, plastic one I use, parchment paper that I use to press the books. And I use this chamfered pressing board to help work the spine, as many of you have seen in my videos. Other than that, man, that's about it. And all of that together is about $300. Could be $280 on a given day, could be $350 on another day. But right now, as of recording this video, I ran the numbers finally, and I was surprised. I thought it would be flat $400 or $500, but it ended up being only $300. So instead of submitting to CGC and having them do it for you, you could spend a couple of months learning this hobby and probably already in a couple months do much better than CGC is going to do for you. Think about it. Who's going to do a better job on your books? You, who loves these books, have possibly carried them around for decades. You're going to put your heart and soul into that. Whereas with CGC or any kind of pressing service, you're just a number. You're a customer to them. I'm not saying all third-party pressers are that way, but if you're going to get good pressing done, you're going to have to pay substantially more than that $10 or $12. A good presser, if a presser is charging less than $25, there's probably a reason. If you're going to get somebody to do it, pay the money and just get it done. But I highly recommend, if you have the patience, not everybody does, and you just want the satisfaction of doing something for yourself and having the reward of having the book come back and with the highest grade possible. There's no better feeling in this hobby than I've ever had, besides maybe buying the books as a kid, than the satisfaction of working on my books and getting that 9.8 back from CGC. So it's more than just about taking control. I mean, some of you out there could take your spare time and create a side income for yourself. Some of you might have the desire to maybe one day either not put as much pressure on your job that you have, or maybe it's a retirement hobby for you. But I'm clearing over $100,000 in profit this year from just doing this in my spare time. I've gotten lucky with a couple of big books. You've probably seen the videos of me unboxing those. But other than that, my average profit on a book this year is somewhere around $300 to $400 now that I'm buying books, cleaning and pressing them for profit. I pretty much don't even buy a book anymore, unless it's for the PC, of course, unless it's going to make me $400 or $500 profit. A lot of the books that I work on now are making me $800, $900, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000, and beyond in profit. So not everybody will be in it for the money, but if you're in it just for your collection, you're going to save yourself a ton of money. If you're in it for the profit side, you could possibly make yourself a ton of money. So the sky's kind of the limit with this hobby. I just wanted to make this quick video today to let people know, and just in case, and build some awareness out there that this is not that expensive to do. I mean, $300 is a lot of money to me, as I'm sure it is to you as well, but it's not as much as I thought it would have been when I first got started. When I got started, man, I was thinking, yeah, a press has probably got to cost me $500, right? But no, you can get a cheap swivel one. I still use the original one that I bought. It's press number 3 now, sitting right over there. And it's still going strong 3 years in now. And no signs of letting up. So these presses last a long time. And they do the job. You got to have the heat and the pressure. That's about it. You don't need to spend thousands. You could spend thousands of dollars, but you don't need to. If you become a pro one day and have clientele and you're making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year doing this, by all means, invest the money, get yourself some professional presses. But up until that point, you can just do this as a hobby for pretty cheap. So after today, I'll get back to my regular schedule programming. But yeah, once things settle after this launch, I'll be able to get back in my normal routine. I've hardly touched my books in a week, and I'm starting to have withdrawals. So I got to get back to it. So thanks for your patience. Those of you on my newsletter, I apologize for the spam. That's going to cease right now. I'll get back to my maybe weekly or monthly newsletter. It might go monthly for a while just so I can kind of play catch up here. Make sure the members of the community are taken care of. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay nerdy. I'll see you in the next video.